the number one problem I have with gatherings and parties. That problem is that the food that is there is always unhealthy. There's always alcohol, and usually the conversations aren't going to be as beneficial. So when you think about gatherings, people are always, there's food, it's just, there's cookies, there's cake, there's all this BS, and I don't abide by any of that food. I don't eat any garbage. Everything I eat is natural. Also, alcohol, completely sober. I don't drink alcohol. It's not good for you. And some people may think that I am a masochist, and I have thought this at times for myself. But I don't like to get pleasure from food or alcohol, and I like to work. And I know communication is very, very important. It's important to communicate to people. But the problem with that is when, if you go out to a bar or parties, there's always alcohol involved because people need confidence in order to talk to people. And that's false confidence. Alcohol portrays a false sense of confidence, as opposed to if you were to really just go out of your comfort zone, approach someone you would never have talked to, and then just start talking. That's important, like literally. Ayman Gatti talked about how, like, when he was younger, he would approach 3 strangers every day, and that really developed his conversation skills. And that's why sales is so important, and sales is such a good skill, because you can talk to people, you can talk to anyone, and that's a very, very important skill for you to have, is to be able to talk to anyone. You should never be afraid to talk to someone. We're all human beings, and we all have different life scenarios. All of us have different areas in our life that we're working on. So it's important for you to be able to talk to anyone. You can also learn. Now, of course, you can learn some from more individuals than others. This is why I abide by the principles of surrounding yourself with other successful people you want to be like. You don't want to be around a bunch of fat, lazy people who play video games unless that's what you want to be like. So, can you learn something from those fat people that play video games? Yes, but it's not going to be as much from the people you want to be like. The people who have money, the people who are rich, the people who have principles for themselves. Like I said, my core principles, like I'm not going to drink alcohol, and I'm not going to eat any of this bad food. Like, I will never have any cheat meals. I can't have any cheat meals. I can't do that to myself. I won't allow myself to eat any cheat meals, because I know that I'm focused on the future. I'm focused on delayed gratification. I'm not focused on right now. And food in general has never really, like, appealed to me to want to get pleasure from food. It's just never, because if you think about it, you eat for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes if it's a large meal, and it's gone after that. That's it. So it's like, if you eat that piece of pizza, it's gone in 2 minutes after you eat it. And that's all you get, is that pleasure when you're eating it. After you eat it, you feel like absolute garbage. This goes back to instant gratification and delayed gratification. Instant gratification is eating that pizza right away. You want to get the pleasure. You want to feel it. Delayed gratification is eating that chicken, eating that rice, eating the chicken, rice, and vegetables, and feeling amazing. May it taste better than pizza? No, probably not. The pizza definitely tastes better. But this goes back to you eating for purpose, not for pleasure. You eat for purpose. You don't eat for pleasure. This is how I eat. I eat for purpose, not for pleasure. Every single day, I see people eating foods that are pleasurable. Every single day, I don't follow that. I don't do that, and it's something you need to do. Something you need to evaluate what your diet actually looks like. Are you eating foods that are good for you, or are you eating foods that are bad for you? You know deep inside your heart if the food is good for you or if it's bad for you. Because I was the same way. I was like, oh, maybe it's not that bad. It's whatever. You justify your inadequacies for eating just one, it's just one cookie. It's just like, you'd like to justify things. Every human being likes to justify things. You need to get away from the justification, become the best version of yourself, eat the best foods, don't drink any alcohol. This is the problem I have with food gatherings, with parties, is, surrounding yourself with success. You don't want to surround yourself with alcohol, and I don't like alcohol and bad food. I only like things that are good for me. So that's the problem I have with it. That's the video I have for you today. If you like this video, like the video, comment in the comment section, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. We'll see you in the next one.